When most of us drive north up to Scotland, we head for Glasgow or Edinburgh or for the stunning scenery of the Highlands. It's quite easy to forget that southern Scotland also has some beautiful places to visit, and today we were visiting one such town. Once a popular spa town and the centre of the wool trade, this picturesque town surrounded by mountains still has plenty to offer if you're stopping for a visit. So come with us as we explore the Scottish town of Moffat. Well, good morning, welcome to another of our little videos. We're in another little town today, just exploring back up in Scotland in what I would class as a mountain town. Not quite in the Highlands, but it's in the Southern Uplands. We're in a beautiful little place called Moffat, which is in Dumfries and Gallowway. So we're just going to explore the town, have a look around, show you what there is, places to stay, places to eat, shops to look in, things to do in the area. And we've just parked at the car park just on the way into town. It's quite a big car park, and it is free parking, which is always a bonus. There are some charging points as well if you've got an electric car, so that's handy to know. There is parking in the centre of the town, in the actual square, but it can get busy in there. So we thought we'd park here so we can actually walk through and see what there is on the way. So there's some nice walks as well, just to mention. A little sign here with information. It's a walking town, apparently. See there, Moffat, Scotland's first walkers are welcome town. So lots of little walks through the area, down by the river. And some nice nature to see as well. You've got little carvings along the way as well to see, so yeah, quite a nice little start to the town. So we're going to make our way down into the town itself and yeah, show you exactly what Moffat has to offer. So see you on the way through. So we've literally just crossed over the road from the car park into a little park, and it's a really pretty little park. There's a little boating lake. It does look like it's been drained actually. So I assume it doesn't normally look like this. For some reason they've drained it, but there are little boats on the island. So I imagine during the summer months you can do a little bit of boating on the lake. It's really nice. Look at half the park. Oh, Toby's just having a poo. Good timing. I wish I'll clean that up. So a nice little park with a play area, bandstand over there. So yeah, I imagine in the summer months when the weather's nice, this is a really popular place. So we're just going to give Toby a little bit of a walk before we go into the town itself, and then have a look around some of the shops and find somewhere for lunch as well.
Wants to go to the co-op.
So there's a co-op there, which is handy to know if you're staying locally in the area and just want to do a bit of shopping. We like the co-ops in Scotland, they're really good. So but we're just coming out of the park now. There's loads to do for kids, loads of play areas. It's quite busy as well. So it's we're in the middle of February at the moment, so it's obviously off season, but yeah, still quite busy. Yeah, nice place for in the summer, definitely. So there's also a petrol station. It's worth mentioning, we're only 2 minutes off the motorway here, off the M74. So it's quite easy to get to. It's about an hour up to Glasgow from here as well. And then back south into England, only about half an hour away. But yeah, handy to know there's a petrol station if you want to fill up. You could potentially just come off the motorway and fill up there, I suppose, couldn't you? But yeah, so we're going to walk up into the town properly now. See what's up. So just coming up into the town now, we spotted this, the Curious Retro Antiques Props Shack. So we're going to go have a look in there, I think. We also got, what's that? The Moffat Mill. Just down over there. It's a really good shop.
Yeah.
Lots of cool stuff. And the vinyl, lots of vinyl. So we've just come out of the little antique place called the Crap Shack, and really good actually, really interested in some really good stuff. So we're just going into the actual town itself now, with a beautiful church there. Beautiful buildings in this area, and this is quite a famous pub, the Black Bull Inn. Robert Burns apparently used to frequent that many years ago. What's this, Michelle? Steve?
No, I was just saying she was going to look in the Moffat Mill. It's around the corner.
The Moffat Mill, we're going to have a look at that. Yeah, look at that church there. Can't get it in my camera, it's so big. So this is the Moffat Mill. Couldn't decide whether it was open or not because there's a massive car park and nobody on it. So, but it does look like it's open. I'm not sure if they let dogs in. We'll go and have a look to see what's in there. So I wasn't expecting this, but there's a very good whiskey shop in here. Lots of other things to see in the mill, but I like my whiskey, so I'm happy. So I've just come out of the what's it called? The Moffat Mill. Probably hear the church bells ringing in the background, which is nice. It's really good in there actually. A lot of kind of Scottish tourist tats, but lots of really good clothes, really good bargains. I've got myself a new coat. A down jacket, should have been under 80 quid, reduced to £60, a Craghoppers one, so that's good. And there was a decent little whiskey shop in there as well, which was nice to look round. Didn't get anything in there, but there's also a restaurant and some really nice toilets. There were toilets at the park, but they looked a bit horrible, but the toilets in there were really nice, so yep, worth popping into there if you're walking up into the town. So now we're going to actually make our way into the town proper. Been here nearly an hour already and not even got into the actual town yet, so we'll go and check that out. So just heading up into the town, we've got a little museum here, the Moffat Museum. It's closed until April though, so that's not much good, but if you're here in season though, that's worth looking at. So this that we're coming up into is the main square, where it's not a big town, like I might have mentioned earlier, it's only a small place. But this is the main area with all the shops and the little cafes and pubs in. Let's cross over. So there you go. There's a famous hotel over there, the Hotel Star. It used to be, I'm not sure if it still is, it was in the Guinness Book of Records for being the narrowest hotel in the world, only 6 meters wide. So that's interesting, isn't it? So go and have a look at that afterwards. But yeah, cute little place. Nice shops.
I love this shop, but I can't afford this shop, so I don't afford it.
That's a shame. Beautiful shop, but we can't afford it. That's very nice. Designer knitwear. You got another bar here. There's quite a few places to stay, little bed and breakfast and hotels in the town. There's also a campsite just on the outskirts of town if you're looking for some camping options. Beautiful buildings. Big carving of an eagle. Those are Buccleuch Arms at the hotel. So that's apparently quite a famous bakery, Michelle says.
Well, only according to the lady in the park.
According to the lady in the park, it's famous.
Fish and chips.
So there's a fish and chip shop down there. That's what you're after while you're here. Lots of places to eat. It's a really nice little town actually. Impressed so far. You can park up here in the main centre. I think it's free parking up here as well. But it's just a little bit hard to find the space. That's why we parked on the outskirts. So another hotel here, the Annandale Arms Hotel. Annandale, that's a distillery actually. We're going to visit that tomorrow over near Annan. But plenty of options for places to stay. And you can go in there and eat as well. Got a menu on the door. Another petrol station over there as well. Rumbling Tom, that's a cafe Michelle was looking at. TripAdvisor.
That's friendly.
Dog friendly, so we are looking for somewhere for our lunch at some point, so we might end up in the town hall. Community shop. Some more toilets, so plenty of options for toilets if you need that while you're here. So one thing I shouldn't leave out, timed it well, there's no cars on the road. Got a famous statue here of a stag. Not a stag, sorry. A ram. Don't know where I got stag from. So that's quite impressive looking. It's very well kept, the town. Like little flower baskets around, things like that. Let's see if there's any information about this. The Colvin Fountain, also known as the Moffat Ram. So if you're interested, you can pause the video, maybe just read that. Nice stuff. So another beautiful hotel there, the Moffat House. That's apparently a wedding venue. Beautiful little fountain. You can go in there, there's live music sometimes, and there's a restaurant as well. So yeah, loads of options to stay. Stag Hotel, another one there. Just keep coming, these hotels. And yeah, it's for a small place, there's a lot here. Another fish and chip shop. So they really are spoilt for choice. Little art gallery. So I'm sure Michelle will want to go in this one. This looks cute. The Moffat Pottery Art and Craft Gallery. So we'll go and have a look in there. We just found something cute, haven't we, Michelle?
Yeah, that is cute.
Take a treat, leave a treasure.
No, take a treasure, leave a treasure.
Sorry, take a treasure, leave a treasure. So that's cool. You can take something with you. It's a little memory of your day, as long as you leave something behind. Michelle's not got anything, have you? You can leave Toby.
No.
You want to stay there, Toby?
No.
Yeah. Stag Hotel. We're just on our way out of the town now at one end. Got the other side to look down yet. I'm not sure how much is up there, but we'll have a quick look. So there wasn't anything on the way out of town there, just a bed and breakfast, nothing else to look at really. So we're just making our way back down the other side of the little square now. Call it a square, it's more of a rectangle, but yeah. So this is the petrol station. It's cheap here, we got petrol yesterday at 1.34, so that's quite cheap. There's a good sweet shop down here that we've been in before actually. We have visited Moffat before about 12 years ago actually, maybe even more. So I don't remember much about it, but I do remember the sweet shop. Another cafe.
It's dog friendly too.
Another dog friendly cafe. So that's the sweet shop and chocolate shop, which looks nice. We're gonna go in Rumbling Tums afterwards. We're just gonna finish looking around the town though first, but we're gonna go in there for our lunch afterwards, so you never know what it's like. Another hotel, the Balmoral. Pardon?
Really my old name.
Oh yeah. Chemist, another toffee shop, another hotel. That one looks a bit run down to be fair. Ooh, they sell whiskey. This is the one I remember. We'll go and have a look in this one. So it has to be the best shop ever. It's a sweet shop, chocolate shop, and a whiskey shop with Oasis playing. Does it get any better than that? I've had to leave Michelle outside though, so I probably won't be able to stay there too long. So we've just had our lunch in the Rest at Manse. There's a bistro around the back of the shop. It was really, really good. What did you think, Michelle?
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Michelle said it was the best meal she's had on this holiday, so yeah, really good. Good value too, not too expensive. So I had the chicken sandwich with the chips. Michelle had a
pastrami ciabatta with chips and peppercorn sauce.
Really, really good. So well worth going in there. There are a few other cafes as well, but yeah, we'd highly recommend the Manse. So yeah, we're just going to walk back through the town now, see if there's anything left on the way back to the car. We'll let you know if we find anything on the way. So I've just discovered there's a whole new street which we hadn't seen before. Quite a few shops on it. So we're having a wander down here now. A few nice kind of interior design shops and a bookshop. Moffat bookshop. Is it open?
It is open.
It is. There's quite a few good shops down here, so don't miss this little road out. Clothing shops. Another antiques and collectibles shop. Might have a look in there. Pet shop. Yeah, really cute little side street. Don't miss this one out. So we're in the antique centre and there's a toy museum in here. It's fantastic.
I used to have this tea set.
I used to have that tea set. I've seen a few things I used to have as well. A few things I still have, to be honest. Brilliant place though. If you're into your Star Wars as well. Kind of stuff in there. Fantastic place, well worth coming just to look at this, to be honest. So downstairs there's a lot of antique things for sale, and up here nothing's for sale, but it's just a museum, but really interesting. Some of the original, but it must be worth a fortune, some of this stuff. Fantastic. An original Star Wars pinball machine. Dread to think how much that's worth. Fantastic. Warning, Deep Space Nine, Star Trek Insurrection, the original costumes. Wow. Star Trek The Next Generation costumes. Oh, look at all them. So just at the top of that little street there, that toy fair blew my mind. It's incredible. Some of the stuff in there, the old Star Wars stuff. And I was speaking to the lady behind the desk. It said it's her husband's collection. Must be hundreds of thousands of pounds he spent over the years to collect all that amazing place. Anyway, just go up to Dowding House, the Royal Air Forces, and there's something quite interesting just over my shoulder. I'll show you in a second. There you go. I must admit I'm not really into my planes and things, but that's an old Spitfire. It's fantastic, that, isn't it? So I'm not sure why that's there, but interesting to see. And there's another hotel up here as well. There's so many places to stay in the town. Really been impressed with Moffat. Well worth a visit. So I mentioned this earlier on, the Star Hotel. You can see it there, there's a sign saying the world's narrowest detached hotel. So narrowest detached hotel. But yeah, fantastic that, isn't it? It's only 6 meters wide. 20 feet. Tiny little place. Looks like a nice hotel though, I'd say it's so tiny. So I think that's pretty much it now. Kind of come back down to the bottom of the town, but we'll just head back to the car, and if we spot anything else on the way.
There's another cafe there.
There is another cafe there. There are so many cafes. An outdoor shop there as well. So plenty to choose from. It's been nice and quiet. I think I mentioned we're in February. I imagine during the summer months it gets very busy, this town. Popular tourist spot. We are surrounded by some beautiful mountains, covered in snow at the moment. In the summer, it's a popular spot with hikers. With lots of people around. And there's where we're going next, actually, the Grey Mares Trail, nature reserve. So we're going to go and have a look at that afterwards. Hopefully do a bit of a walk. So that's just about it for Moffat. We're just heading back to the car now. We've really enjoyed it. Spent probably about 3 hours here. There's loads to see and loads to do, even though it's only a small town. Well worth visiting if you're in Dumfries and Gallowway, or even if you're just heading north on the M74 or back down south, back towards England on the M74. Worth nipping off. It's only 2 minutes off the motorway. Loads of places to eat and drink. Plenty of places to stay as well. Yeah, really nice little town. So thank you for watching our video. If you've made it all the way through to the end, we do really appreciate that. If you'd like to give us a comment and subscribe as well to the channel, that'd be fantastic. So hopefully we'll see you next time, maybe we're up a mountain, or maybe exploring another mountain town. But if you watch the channel regularly, you'll know that usually we're up in the hills doing some walks. So hopefully we'll see you then for our next adventure.